Coach, welcome back to Kathmandu. It's like you never left, but a new journey. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I'll still be contributing to the country is the way I look at it. And Kathmandu Gorkhas family is an exciting journey. Looking forward to working with them, bringing in some new faces from this mini auction. And hopefully we are able to build a team which will compete. Start with compete. I know that Kathmandu Gorkhas finished position 5 last year, NPL 1 season. And this is season 2. There is a lot of planning which is happening. All 8 franchises will be obviously working very hard for it. And same goes for us. So I'm excited.
There'll be a lot of old faces for you, but you're in hunt for new as well. How do you see the auction? That's straight day after tomorrow.
Old faces, we have the Valentine boy with us, Casey Karan. And I'm very happy for Beam, the way he's progressing. Of course, we have other boys as well, Shah Alam and our left arm spinner from second, Dipesh Kandal. Dipesh Kandal, Pratik, I've worked with him before, so need to see how good he is with his abilities as well. But yes, some old faces, some new faces. There are many names on the roster I see. But I think we are supposed to pick 5 more from the mini auction. So we have to be strategic. We obviously want to balance the side. I mean, I know that when you match the numbers, ultimately it's a lucky draw. So we do want to get lucky this time. I was told by the management that quite a few players that targeted in LPL season 1, they missed out because of the lucky draw situation. And there are all the Nepal national team players, mainly the batters. I'm obviously thinking now, Beam will play a very huge role for us. But mainly the batters is there. We also need to see how well we can get few of them who can compete and play well and represent Kathmandu Gorkhas. More importantly, they should be aspiring to represent the country. That's the whole point.
What was your first reaction when Kathmandu Gorkhas approached you?
I was, like I said, I was just happy to contribute in some way, man. I think this country has given me a lot. It has given me an identity which I'll be grateful for life. And it's one way of contributing.
You've been watching the boys. I'm sure the recent results. Have you got any plans set up for the auction? Because there's not much time you can get on with Basant sir and all. Are you prepared?
Oh, we have been on calls a couple of times, and we have made our core group together and quite a few questions which I have put across to the group so that they look into the numbers. T20, you need to probably break the whole game in a way where you need those pieces who can make a difference to the team. So again, I think my feel is that the amount of local cricket which has increased, hopefully, that will help us to find that gem who can make a difference to us, especially in this format, so that we can match and qualify for the NPL season 2.
Do you remember any memories of season 1 of NPL?
I mean, they had very close games. They were almost close to winning it. I know that winning it, I mean, 1 or 2 games where it would have made a difference and they would have been in top 4. So the bowling is what has made a difference for Kathmandu Gorkhas. I think strategically that's where we stand as of now. Because, the seasoned players like Casey Karan, Shah Alam is equally a good left arm spinner. I know that he went to the Indian camp as well this time around. So that will add to his experience. And the list goes on. But I would keep on saying that this is for building the identity for Kathmandu Gorkhas, but more importantly, we want the players who represent this franchise have a huge aspiration to represent the country.
Also, the TU is having a new look. So for the NPL, there will be a new look TU that we are used to see. So have you seen any photos or videos in the social media?
I've seen photographs. I mean, these days we all are hooked up to social media in some way. I don't spend much time, but whenever I do, it pops up. So I do have the old photograph still with me, the TU ground, but I'm happy to see the number of seats which is coming up. Looking forward to going to the ground and get the feel personally. So yeah, it'll really be nostalgic.
What would you say is the primary reason for you to sign with the Gorkhas? What inspired you to sign with the Gorkhas?
And they were the first one to approach me. Let's put it that way. They were the first one to approach me very early this year. And the challenge of, having a team which probably has missed out on some core Nepal batsmen. So how, how do we make sure that with the bowling unit we can make a difference, and how do we balance some of our overseas players who also leave an impact is the way I look at it. So it's an interesting challenge.
There's not much option in Nepalese batter in the auction. So can you say you're already targeting some names now?
I mean, you said not much option, but I think I would give some credit to Basanji. Hopefully he's done enough scouting work as well in that, where we get one of those names who, then make a difference to the team. Let's see.
We're gonna be playing in the floodlight for the first time. How big of a challenge do you think this will be for the players to adapt?
For all the team it will be, right? Because even though TU ground, under lights, new conditions, with under lights the ball should do a little more. I think we are going 1 month or few weeks ahead. It's still the same? I'm not sure. I would like to see how the calendar comes out, because evening games, the condition, if it's cold, ball will probably do a little more. We have to see, but it will be a new condition for everyone. But good thing is that, players will get used to playing under lights.
Any specific targets you've set for this season?
Again?
Any specific targets that you've set?
Oh, I mean, it's too early right now, but, I think just want to go step by step. We need to get those pieces right, who fit into our puzzles. Then hopefully, we also pick the right overseas so that the balance of the team is good. And then we prepare well. I think one of the things which will be important is that before the NPL season starts, how well we utilize the time with players who are not representing the country. And, they upskill themselves and they come out very confident, more prepared, and put up a show.
How does it feel to be back in franchise cricket? You have been associated with the Rajasthan Royals report 2013.
I think, that is the other thing which I'm looking forward to, because, yes, you're right. Rajasthan Royals, a lot of work was scouting, then find windows in the year to do development camps. And I have been away from franchise cricket for a bit. So it will be something different again.
So how important is franchise cricket for Nepalese players and for in terms of exposure also?
We saw that last year, right? It's huge. It's huge. So I think we could see that fan following with the loyalty with different franchises was great. There was reasonable good rivalry around franchise. And at the same time, we can say they are all also working together to build this brand. I said earlier that it's a startup, but more important now, it's an identity of Nepal cricket as well. NPL will go a long way. And every time when this happened, Nandan Yadav was a great example of what NPL has done for the national side. So hopefully we'll give one more new name this year, once the team qualifies and goes for the World Cup, which I'm rooting for.